Hello. Looks like the developers actually balanced the game properly this time, and well, the good things are that all of the mechs are very strong. For example, I played a little bit with Prophet, with Razor Side, and of course this guy over here, the Weaver, and it seems like they are much better. They feel much better to play with, but sadly, it seems like the developers reduced the time to kill by a lot.
Pulling the strings.
And also increase the damage of the fire barrage, of the missile barrage of the drones, which is not bad, but sometimes they can kill you outright. I think they're doing too much damage, so instead of making the PvE better, they just made the missile barrage do a ton of damage. Sometimes it can even kill you in 2 hits. It can destroy your shield in 1 hit, kill you in 2 hits, so in 3 hits you'll be dead, which is not really a good way of balancing the game, but what do I know? At least we can fight the battle. I don't know why I like Weaver so much. I guess it's because it's the only mech that is not human-like. He's level 10. It took me quite a bit to level him up to level 10. I used most of my stuff. Also, well, I have to say this, but if you're playing in the early access of the early access, if you played in the playtest and you're playing right now, you're playing a week early, but the developers also gave us basically the battle pass for free.
Match found.
Yeah, I guess I'll show you the battle pass after the match. Which means I just got a little more money and a little more resources. Not much. The battle pass is mostly for skins and some other things. Some resources, yes, but overall it's not that much. Now, the problem with the game currently is that you're either going to be facing very strong opponents or people who don't know anything. Which is a bit of a weird combination of having, you know, a teammate that doesn't know anything up against a team that knows everything. And the developer said we can keep the progress we make, so when the game will be fully released, expect to encounter a lot of people that will destroy you. I guess it's normal because we're basically playtesting a very unfinished product, if you know what I'm saying. The game crashed about 10 times last night in a few hours. Yeah, but compared to how I was playing the first time, this will be a massive improvement. I guess it also depends on my squad mate.
Open the level 2
I
supply
will use
pod.
this repair kit later.
Filling my ammo now.
I like to smash the little car over there.
The usefulness of this kit cannot be overstated.
Inconvenient, I know.
Also, they made the drop kill you, so don't stay near anything that drops.
Moving over there.
Reloading. Cover me. No shield and low health. Not good.
Combat system upgrade.
Commencing reload. Target detected.
Objective
Yeah, let's get a supply pod and then we'll continue fighting. I like the ammo situation. You don't really have enough ammo to do anything. So if you don't fight much, you'll just lose all of your ammo and your healing and stuff.
It was unwise of that enemy to allow detection.
Enemy down. Now to find the other.
Kill that guy.
Our enemies have made an error. I have them now. Placing a barrier. Commencing reload.
1 of 2. Let's finish this.
I feel their eyes on me. I have lost my shields. New plan required.
Okay.
And that is a full squad wipe.
new ability unlocked.
Yeah. I guess if you upgrade your mech a lot, you'll have a lot more stats.
The hunting ground
Might be a little bit unfair, but man, what can we do?
drone and collect the reward.
Yeah, that didn't really feel fair, did it? we also had enough time to, get more supplies and just play the fight at our own pace. I don't know, the developers should look at this as well, kind of fixing the balance a little more, because the time to kill should be a little higher,
Fixing myself
even if
to
you're level
improve
1.
performance.
Legendary supply pod announced.
The legendary supply pod will also have the Titan. I don't think I've ever played with the Titan in this version. Also said that the FPS is also problematic, they have to fix the FPS. Yeah, I would say this is the main thing, they have to fix the FPS and then introduce more PvE content.
Picking up reactor charge.
Get to the hunting grounds now. Reloading. Cover me.
Sure. If you can survive the first 5 minutes of the game, then you probably have a chance at winning the game itself. But yeah, already I can see a few problems with the balance. Oh,
3 squads left. Prepare for the final fight. Objective
the drone
updated.
was hiding.
Drone wave incoming.
Now, judging from where we are on the map, I think we're alone here. 3 teams left.
Reloading.
Ooh, that's so dangerous. I guess they, yeah,
System upgraded.
they could make the drones, I don't know, they could make more drones instead of making the drones deal so much damage.
Feeling my ammo now.
I feel them watching. Commencing reload. Reloading.
Nothing can hide from me.
What is this guy doing over here? Oh,
I feel their eyes on me.
I guess I can just choose not to do anything.
One of two. Let's finish this.
I'm not sure what he's trying to do, but
Gun down the last of the squad.
I guess he just got out
2 squads left.
flanked.
Damage being
Just got
mitigated
flanked.
now.
Legendary supply pod
I
available.
will use this repair kit
Legendary
later.
supply pod.
Grab what you can from that supply pod.
Combat system upgraded.
At level 5 we no longer need to farm. Okay, now we just either need a legendary supply pod. You can get it by obtaining a key. Yeah, I guess some people, well, I don't know.
Detected.
I feel like I killed him too fast in a way, but he really got outflanked over there. So I guess it's... I mean, the problem is that it's kind of like... How should I put it? If you're out of position, you die too fast. If you are fighting in a bad position, you die too
He
fast.
has spotted me. I will claim this Colossus kit for future use.
Nothing can hide from me. Time to feed my rifle. And there's half my job done.
I have been detected. Time to reload.
One
Oh,
better
that's
is good, but
the whole
two
game.
is even better.
I don't know. It seems like they're matching me with much weaker players. I'm not the MVP, but I'll be the MVP probably. Yeah, okay, I'm not the MVP, but I was the headhunter. It was a little easy, right? You also get a lot of boosters when you level up, so might as well use them up. 61 credit boosters. Now let's look at the loadout and the system traits. You can see they changed it so you can unlock it very fast if you are level 10. So this is all locked in the beginning. You have to unlock it, and then when you get to level 10, you can bypass the stuff that needs the tokens and just go for the stuff that costs money. So yeah, I upgraded a lot of skills, then I unlocked that. So basically I'm just upgrading my skills right now because you can do that with money. And now I'm kind of stuck because I also needed the tokens, which means I have to level up the Weaver, but it seems like it's super slow to level up the Weaver. I used all of the currency to level it up as well. But I guess I should show you. Platinum, shop items, credits, constructs to end hunters, Starfall to boost progression of any hunter, shards, basically still Starfall, but you need to spend your platinum, but your platinum you might as well just keep it for other stuff. Gear upgrade course, I don't have any gear yet. So yeah, this is how hard it is to level up a single mech. I guess it's good in a way, but it's bad in another way. We go over here, progression. So I will need, let's say, 6,000 of these. Okay, so let's go to the battle pass. As you can see, you get basically nothing for the battle pass levels. Oh, we're only level 13. Well, that's kind of a shame. 7,000 credits, that's basically nothing. 2 Starfall boosters, that's good. So I'll only get the salvage crates at level 17. I think this is how you obtain the gear. You go into a mission with a salvage crate, and then if you leave the mission, you get an item, a gear item.
I'll weave us a battle plan.
And the other stuff in the battle pass, well, as you can see, they're mostly skins and just currency and some other stuff. 100 gear upgrade cores, that's interesting. And then you can just do the battle pass forever by obtaining that. Now, it's not one of those games where you just gain battle pass points just by playing the game normally. You have to look at the missions, and it's per season, so I am not sure how this will go. I'll finish this almost in... I think I'll finish this next mission. You get 400, 100, 200 battle pass points depending on the mission difficulty. This is for week 1. If you finish week 1, well, that's it, you cannot do more of it. So in a way it's more fair than most battle passes, but in a way it's unfair because you can play, let's say, 10 hours and not get any battle points for the battle pass.
Match found.
Okay. Yeah, that one felt a little too easy, I don't know. I guess I'm fighting more newer people, because even if they played in the playtest, that doesn't mean they are adjusted, because you saw how badly I played the first episode, and then we just won this game by simply showing up. I don't know, there might be bots in the game. I think it's very hard to identify bots. On the other side, I had times where I was sitting in the matchmaking for 5 minutes, so I'm not sure if they are bots. Probably they are, but not as we think they are. Probably they get added after someone leaves or someone crashes. I like the Weaver because he can deal damage at any range, and he's very dangerous to engage. It's kind of like a little dance, so if you outflank him, he's trash. If you don't, well, it's a big grinding war.
Supply pod available. Open the level 2 supply pod.
Plus the gun makes a cool sound.
Reloading.
Okay, so on this side of the map we should encounter another team very soon.
Reloading. It was unwise of that enemy to allow detection. Barrier placed, using its protective cover. Scheduled reloading. Barrier placed, using its protective cover.
Combat system upgraded.
Might die here if he's not careful.
Time to reload. Fixing myself to improve performance. Commencing reload. Enemy is dead, as planned. Packing a supply pod.
Okay, that was not so bad, yes. Oh, you get the legendary key so fast?
Legendary supply
Yes, you
pod
do.
available.
They see me.
Legendary supply pod.
Defensive shields impaired.
Oh, I forgot to reload.
Enemy hunter down. They had no chance. Shields are down, and I am highly damaged. Enemy squad
No,
is
you're
no
not.
more.
The hunting ground has been opened.
I will use
Destroy
this
the
repair
rogue drone
kit
and
later.
collect the reward. New ability.
Chest as well. I guess we just had a little more luck. It's on the other side of the map. Usually it's always on the other side of the map from where you pick up the key, so it's never easy to get the legendary drop. Also, I like to be full HP and full shield and full ammo.
Working. The plan requires us to visit that supply zone.
Beware of orbital drops. Do not remain within the strike zone.
Also, while we're making our way there, I like to be stocked on ammo. By the way, get away from the fire. I guess that was a needed mechanic to have more cover on the map.
This repair kit alters the plan for the better.
Should we waste time with the... Nah. No.
Objective updated.
Enemy ahead.
Drone wave incoming.
I think I'm being chased, which is a bad idea because my teammate is very far away. But he might get chased or attacked by them. To level 4.
Combat system upgraded.
Getting the supply pod open.
Ooh, I suppose I made it safely.
Was open.
I deem this Colossus kit useful. Enemy ahead.
Okay, where is my teammate? Where is the enemy? Oh, they're chasing him now. I guess I can switch to Colossus form as soon as I see them.
It was unwise of that enemy to allow detection. Make use of my barrier for safety. I see a monster in the form of an enemy. Minigun activated. All as planned. Deploying Colossus kit. Parameters scaling up significantly. Enemy is dead, as planned.
Prepare for the final fight.
Let's reload. that must feel so bad.
Only 2 squads left.
Oh well, I guess that got the job done. What can this guy do? So we have a shield, a melee, a stomp. That was so much fun. Well, so much fun, but they died instantly almost, so that's not fun for them.
Use this repair kit later.
Combat system upgraded.
I'm not sure that guy is doing. I better follow him because we... Okay, let's follow this guy because we completed the objectives pretty well. Okay, I'll let him lead the way because that was kind of my mistake because I left him alone, but then I got the... I got the Titan. So let me see, full ammo, full repair kits, full everything. That was a much faster way to arrive.
Final call. 2 minutes until extraction.
Reactor
reactor.
charge acquired.
Okay, I don't think we need any more supplies. We can just go and finish the game, hopefully. This is still a bit risky because they might jump us when we're fighting the...
Time to reload.
Extraction under control.
Yeah, that hurt so much.
1 minute until match ends.
Made use of my barrier for safety. My shields are offline. Failure imminent. Shields are down, and I am highly damaged. I evidently make plans for plans.
Okay, we better chase him.
Barrier placed. Using its protective
30 seconds until match ends.
I have been detected.
Okay.
Enemy squad is no
That was
more.
not so bad either. I guess we just got to be lucky. So I'm not sure what's wrong with the matchmaking. I guess I'm not playing really that much different from the first time, but I guess we're not getting matched against stronger teams. I'm not the MVP. The game is wrong. This is all of the resources I got from a single match, which to be honest, they're quite low, especially considering you cannot use most of them. So I don't think that matters the mech experience. The money you get from a single mission is not that good. I guess it's kind of good because I have the boosters active, but without the boosters you'd get basically nothing.
Weaver, ready for orders.
So yeah, basically I get nothing after finishing a few missions because there's not much progression I can get. 125, that's a lot of money. Interesting. So yeah, I guess I just have to wait until I get a huge amount of money. By the way, this is super important because if you can get health back while the barrier is active, I guess I should raise enough money for this one. By the way, I spent around 100,000 currency last night. Yeah, I guess I should just keep my money for this one. Otherwise, I don't think I want anything else. This would be nice to have, but still not as good.
Match found.
To be honest, I kind of want to play with other mechs at this point, but I should not play with other mechs because if you play with other mechs, then you'll fall behind experience, and if you play with an unupgraded mech, it will be a much harder game. I'm not sure how matchmaking will be done, to be honest. Because if you have a mech that is well, basically 10 times more upgraded than another one, why would you play with it? Because of the daily missions? I guess that's the only thing that will make people come back to their older mechs. Also, when you level up your account, you also get the boosters, but sometimes you also get the constructs. So you'll be able to unlock all of the mechs probably after 1 month or more of playing. I don't know. I guess it all depends on how the gear is made.
Reloading.
The level 2 supply pod.
Yeah, I'm really curious how the gear looks like. I mean, does it give you 10% more damage? Does it give you health? Does it give you abilities?
Enemy
I don't know.
ahead. I will use this repair kit later. Reloading. It was unwise of that enemy to allow detection.
Combat system upgraded.
Reloading weapons.
I guess you should attack them. Why not?
Reloading.
Don't stand there.
It is better to avoid that area. We should avoid that area.
Objective updated.
I will use this repair kit later. Reloading. Shields not functional. This way. Charging shields. Reloading. I see an obstacle in the form of an enemy. Commencing reload.
One of them is dead.
I cannot shoot. No ammunition. That's one bogey down.
I kind of like this mech, to be honest. He can finish that guy alone.
Tango down. Confirm enemy squad elimination.
New ability unlocked.
Yeah, the Weaver
Reloading.
is only strong if you don't get into a range where the enemy can use their abilities. Okay, so I guess we're doing pretty well again.
The hunting ground has been opened. Destroy the rogue drone and collect the reward.
Yeah, I'm not commenting too much, but this is a hard game. As you can see, you don't really have a lot of mechanics at your disposal, so if you get caught out of position, that's probably game over.
The plan calls for this reactor charge.
I'm also searching for chests, because you can find up to tier 3 chests all over the map.
Enemy ahead. My energy barrier will protect us. Enemy squad is no more.
Okay, that might have seemed like it was too easy, to be honest, yeah. They need to increase the time to kill somehow.
Combat system upgraded.
Scheduled reloading.
You just encounter them and activate. Okay. Again, the game is not supposed to be this fast. This is not Call of Duty. The developer should really look at the damage numbers again.
Point.
Especially on fights like this. We just showed up, we started shooting, we started blasting and everyone died, okay. Compared to my first video, this is such a huge difference. I guess it's because my Weaver got a few more levels. So we're not paper thin anymore and our abilities are actually doing damage or resisting damage. But that was such a lucky find, we're just taking a walk and suddenly enemies appear. It's also good to search the Legendary Jones for the energy. So it's a duel right now, we just need to find the enemy team.
Reloading.
Oh, they died. Well, Joan killed Bright Sorcerer. Cannot complain too much about that, so I guess I should take advantage of the relatively weaker player base and just advance as much as I can on my Weaver. Probably the Weaver is the... I should really increase my Prophet, but I don't know, I think a lot of people will play Prophet, not a lot of people will play Weaver. Yeah, not much progress after a battle, so I guess I have to wait until the battle pass reaches level 17. Oh yeah, we finished that particular level and now we have the salvage crate. Let's do one more.
Are coming together.
Let's do one more because I really want to see how the salvage crates work. Let's do the Starfall one as well over here. Basically, I finished all of the season missions for week 1. Yeah, too bad it doesn't really tell you what you get from the battle pass. So I think I was 13 or something like that. I got the boosters. 1000 credits, which is basically nothing. Okay. The skins look nice, but it's just basically the same thing you see on the other bots. Only a change of color. They might look impressive obviously, but it's the same. This artwork for the game is great.
Match found.
His weapon has a scope? Why? Well, if my game doesn't crash, we probably have a very high chance of winning because these two are a very good combination. Basically, heavy firepower from range and myself, a tank and heavy firepower from up close. And I can also use my gun to snipe, which is one of the reasons I like this character because hey, if you get a mech that is close range like the Razor Wire or that other guy, the Trench Walker, good luck shooting at enemies from range. So, did we win 3 games in a row? And I hope that now that we have the salvage crate, we will win this one as well. By the way, the developers mentioned they will add the method for you to reconnect after you are disconnected, but it's still not in the game, so if you get disconnected or the game crashes, that's it, you lose the match. I like this area a lot. I think the developers could add more PvE, not just the drones.
Open the level 2 supply log.
Imagine fighting humans or tanks or helicopters in this area.
Cover me.
That would be so cool.
Found the repair kit. Acquiring.
I guess this is one of the more annoying mechanics of the game because you always have to make sure you have ammo in your gun, you always have to make sure you're full HP.
Reloading.
Combat system upgraded.
Yeah. Oh no, this is dangerous. This is so dangerous. I don't know why they made those things destroy you immediately.
There's something worthwhile in here.
Yeah, once you die once to the supply drops, you
Enemy ahead.
never look at them again.
Found the
That's
repair
nice.
kit. Acquiring. My energy barrier will protect us. Enemy hunter down. All according to plan.
Enemy tags. Teleports activated.
Target detected.
Butter gun.
One dead enemy is good, but two is even better.
Yeah, I guess they had the position, but they just didn't have the damage because we got a little bit of an extra power up bonus.
New ability unlocked. The hunting ground has been opened. Destroy the rogue drone and collect the reward.
Inconvenient, I know, but I need to reload.
Man, the destructible environment is one of the best features of the game. You really feel big and stompy. You can destroy entire buildings. And also hide inside them, so I don't know, I guess they should insist more on the destructible world, you know, the PvE. Water does seem to slow you down.
Beware of orbital drops. Do not remain within the strike zone.
Feeling my ammo now.
Yeah, those things can also kill you. I got killed by them as well. Sadly they are needed because sometimes the game just doesn't have enough cover, and after you destroy the initial cover, which is more like camouflage, you're basically left out in the open. Yeah, this is such a big difference from War Robots Frontiers.
Unwise of that enemy to allow detection. Time to reload.
Sometimes you don't have any cover.
Going over here.
Well, I guess you have to hunt that enemy team. No, don't do. It's a bad idea to destroy all of the cover. I'm also just playing very, very safe because I want to see what happens if you ever get with the salvage crate. Or if you win the game with the salvage crate. By the way, I never really...
Reload. I see an obstacle in the form
I think we're getting shot at by the enemies. We are avoiding them too much. This is not good.
Prepare for the final fight.
Nothing can hide from me.
It was unwise of that enemy to allow detection. My energy barrier will protect us.
It does look like bots, to be honest.
Enemy hunted down. All according to plan. Target detected. Time to reload. Both squad mates successfully eliminated.
Yeah, I think there are bots.
Tag hunt announced.
And that's why maybe I'm getting into the game so fast. Because the bots, only the bots huddle up like that, hug like that. Ooh, got damaged quite a bit. I don't know, maybe they're just newer players. But they didn't look like bots to me. Oh, we're not even level 5 yet, okay. It's the hunting ground. We have that big ship over there. That's nothing for now. So the developers have made a very good, how should I put it? A very good start, very promising.
Updated. Bonus. First capture.
But they just need more content. Because This would be very boring if this is all there is to the game.
An energy dome.
Head to the extraction zone now.
Now, get to the chopper. Funny enough, this is the only game where you have an extraction mechanic, but you never extract. Extraction means extracting before the timer runs out, before everyone is killed, but most of the time you just extract, like, I don't know, when 2 teams are left. How far is it? Quite close. Okay, see what I mean? That's my full shield destroyed by these guys.
Shields are offline. Failure imminent.
Objective updated. Extraction zone is under control. Combat system upgraded.
Oh, I like this is good that we're in the... Oh, this is a very good defensive position. I like it. Yeah, this is a bit of an annoying mechanic.
Commencing reload.
How are you supposed to attack an area like this?
Enemy ahead.
I work best when unseen.
Scheduled reloading.
One minute until
Moving
match
to this
ends.
spot. I see an obstacle in the form of an enemy.
I guess you'll kill that enemy.
My rifle is ready for another. How cute. They think I can see them. Inconvenient, I know, but I need to reload.
Okay, let's just go full attack mode.
30 seconds until match ends.
It was unwise of that enemy to allow detection.
This
Reloading, cover me. One
This
half
feels
done.
like a bot.
Where's the next?
I see an obstacle in
I'm not sure how the tag count
of an
works.
enemy.
We won? No, but I wanted more tags. I'm not sure how you exchange the tags. It's an interesting mechanic. Again, this feels a little too easy. I'm not sure what's wrong. Might be bots. Usually I get about 2,000 experience, so I didn't get much. Okay, so what happened with the salvage crate? Did I get anything? I think there was a way to look at... oh yeah, you can look in the inbox to see your battle report. I'm not sure what I got. I'm not sure what I got from that. Anyway, I guess that's that. See you next time. Bye bye.